Obviously, I'm troubled by my previous study of the word one and the word into. As you can see, I pulled up a the familiar Bible Hub, but I want to study this word right here. Uh, it's a time context word that threads itself through the interlinear all the way through to Mark 10:8. I'm going to turn over to um, Strong's King James. They twain shall be one flesh. It's the word study of shall be, they twain shall be that I want to look at. Shall be one flesh question mark. So I click shall be there, and this is the correct word and the correct index number and the correct word study that isn't correct on interlinear index number. And shall come to pass is the definition. I like to paraphrase it into shall be, but is not yet. And that means that it's the not yet is applied into the future. Your spousal promise is extended into the future to the essence of until death do you part. That's how future it is, all the way to the time that you pass away, pass into judgment. But that's the interlinear word, and hence the word study. And as you can see, it's not the same word, not the same number, but it's the essence of to be or not to be, likened unto Shakespeare's quote of what things are truly going to be and what things are excluded. And then the word study becomes very lengthy. And as you can see, I've turned it to 1510, which is EIMI. But I've come over to Blue Letter Bible because of the length of the study, and want to go to the index. Here's Thayer, and here's the index, and click the index, and go to Matthew 19:5, which they do have Matthew 19:5 and Mark 10:8, but they're bundled together right here, and the essence. I'm going to backtrack a bit here. It's a study of prepositions and their cases. Prepositions being a study of locations generally, but can include time also. And this is one in a numerical form mostly, and this is who, what, when, where, why, and right here. And so this is unto itself generally, and it generally says under the word into, this word being into. So under into, time is under into, and that was the same answer as was given over at MIA. Go see EIS or into, and here we're getting referred to the same word. So that's rather ironic. As you can see, I've pulled up EIS 1519, and that's the same old. But I'm over here on Blue Letter Bible trying to see what Thayer is trying to show, other than knowing that we've already looked at that it's not Matthew 19:5 or 6 or Mark 10:8. So what is it that he twice refers to as a preposition of the word into? Well, I happen to know that John 17:23 is a study of the word into, but of course this whole study is the word into. But so as I click on to John 17:23, this being King James Version, I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. This being a prayer that Christ prayed just before, before his prayer at Gethsemane and just before the cross, basically. So his prayer is, I being Christ, in them. This them is us in a singular spirit position, collectively, for all that he prays for to God, that that we would find how to receive him in them, which is us, and thou in me, where thou is God that he's praying to, as God is in Christ, that they may be made perfect in one. We being the they. So to find the essence of a perfect definition of a perfect one by way of the word in, and they being rather synonymous in perfection of, so he prayed. The verses here go on a little better if you read it in full context, and I welcome and invite you to it. I'm going to hold off and show you something else real quick. I happen to know that Matthew 28:1 is a time context, which is which you can hardly recognize as being anything significant. The dawning into the first day of the week, which was the day after the Sabbath, basically, but that's the Jewish Sabbath, and really this is Easter morning. So time divides itself into a period of which is penetrated the difference between BC and AD. Um,